conversation and building a motivation, I would give my last.
I go by Dappa. I'm from the north side of Philadelphia. I don't want to be famous. I'd rather, take the notoriety. I want to be known for my work. I want to be known for my efforts. I want to be known for being legendary in my community and just giving back and just being great at everything that my name's attached to, whether that's music, acting, philanthropy work, whatever, just as long as there's greatness attached to my name. I started taking music seriously in, I want to say like 2011, 2012. So I've been going at it for about like 6 or 7 years. That was like my sophomore year at Temple. I had stopped playing basketball and I just started writing, rapping, doing poetry, and it was kind of therapeutic at the time. And I was freestyling, just messing with the homies and all that. And they'd be like, yo, you kind of hot. And I was like, man, fuck it, I might as well take it serious. So that's when I started going at it a little bit. But I just really started like investing in it and going full throttle this year. Through my music, I want people to get just inspired. You know what I mean? I think in each phase of my life they're going to get something and take something new away. But as of right now, I'm at my grind mode and my peak of just trying to reach the maximum success. I want others to get inspired by that. I'm sharing stories in most of my music and talking about stuff that people can relate to. We're talking about my experiences, whether it's going through relationships or dealing with friends or losing friends, whatever the case is. I just want you to draw some kind of connection and some kind of relatability to my music. So the daycare just hit its 2nd year anniversary. I started the daycare by myself. My first project I started with like 2 other people. It didn't really go as well, so I felt my first try at the daycare thing. We went like 6 months without having any kids in there. So I was able to make the alterations that I needed to make. Started my own joint, got it popping. Now we got like capacity right now. We've been operating at a capacity for a while. Just just learned that failure is gonna be a part of the process. You know what I mean? Just being able to adapt and being able to learn from your failures, learn out of those lessons. They're not losses, they lessons. You know what I mean? But I used the music and acting as leverage. So I knew I got a fan base. I know I got attention on me. I know people is keyed in, locked in on the things that I'm doing. So it's like, what can I do to make money? And I've always been big on giving back to my community. So the name of my brand is Young with Options. That was the name of my first mixtapes. Me and my homies started calling ourselves. So that was like our gang, you know what I mean? Young with Options, Young with Options. And then I'm just like, I always think strategically when it comes to marketing, like, how do I branch off? What more can I do with Young with Options to solidify it as a brand? And what better way to target the youth, you know what I mean? So school, giving back, education, you know what I mean? And just really providing and serving as a role model, you know what I mean? So it all connects. Yeah, I can talk about that. It wasn't no illegal tender that went into it. You know what I mean? I did have a 9 to 5. You know what I mean? I will say that I act and I rap. So I act, rap, and I had a 9 to 5 at the time. Right out of Temple, I graduated from Temple. I had a job as an accountant. I was making 50,000 a year as an accountant. Started off making 35,000. Told them I was gonna quit. Then they gave me 50,000, and then I pretty much just was using that. You know what I mean? Whatever I had to do to flip that to make sure it was more money to go towards whatever I had to do. You know what I mean? Side hustles, T-shirts, a bunch of little random stuff, and then I got a dad who's pretty pretty stamped. You know what I mean? He pretty wealthy, but he ain't no lawyer, doctor, nothing like that. But he got some money. He actually incarcerated right now, so he left a little money behind. So I was able to take a small portion out of his, take a lot of money out of mine, put it together, make it happen. Advice I would give to a younger me: work like it's three, but it's one to me. Be great even when there's no one to see. It's crazy to know it's almost humble me. So I said that in one of my raps. I think I said that in Blowing My Others. Actually, that shit ain't come out yet. That's a rap that's going on the next project. I might gotta send y'all that. But the advice I would give to a younger me is pretty much just work, just grind. A lot of people lack the drive. Like everybody want to be entrepreneurs, but don't nobody want the drive. You know what I mean? You gotta have drive. You know what I mean? You see, y'all came up from, you know what I mean? Like you drive. You got to actually really driving. You know what I mean? You gotta drive places. You gotta go places. You gotta have some grind. A lot of people lack the grind. A lot of people got vision, but don't got nothing to put towards it. Everybody thinks stuff's gonna be handed to you, and it's not. You know what I'm saying? Like literally like no handouts, man. Like with everything that I do, I go full throttle with. You know what I'm saying? I'll lock myself in the crib and write raps for a week. I plan it out. Like you see, I got a million of these. You know what I mean? A million planners, organizers. Like everything I do, I jot down my whole week in my notes. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, everything I gotta do. Like just be organized and just put grind and effort behind everything that you're doing, and you go far. So out of new projects, well, Thanks for Nothing just came out. That only been out for a month, so we pumping that hard right now. We doing a lot of marketing between that. A lot of visuals. I got new visuals coming for that. I just dropped a visual last week for Better from the project. I got another visual about to drop for Angles off that project. I'm working on my own short film right now, writing, directing, and acting in that. So that should be coming out, probably the end of the year-ish. I got another music project that I'm gonna drop, probably going into the fall. And as far as like acting, I'm doing like a lot of auditioning and self tape, so I'm getting some looks. So hopefully I'll be on a big screen sometime soon again. It's your boy Dappa. You can find me on all social media at Real Dappa. That's RealDappa. If you don't know, kid with the $1 million smile, Rich, you ain't seen your chick in a while. Oh man, shout out to the go-getters. Shout out to everybody that's grinding. Shout out to my team, Young with Options, everybody that's behind, everybody that's supporting, new supporters, old supporters, day ones, day threes. Appreciate y'all all.